Richard Sherman, well, even though he's coming off an Achilles injury, he's not old. He's just 29 years old. And here's what happened. He signed with the San Francisco 49ers. He negotiated his own contract, coming off a torn Achilles. Craig and I have talked about it many times. You and I have talked about it many times. This sort of injury has ended careers. It ended Arian Foster's, though he was injury riddled. In basketball, it ended Dominique Wilkins' career. It ended Isaiah Thomas's career. This is not an injury you want to have ever. Boogie Cousins is going to come back, probably because he hasn't had a ton of injuries in his career, and he's also way younger than when these guys suffered it. However, the one thing you don't ever want to do, it seems like you can come back from a torn ACL more than you can come back from a torn Achilles. Nonetheless, free agent, the Seattle Seahawks did not want to match the offer, so he took the offer from the San Francisco 49ers. Here's how some, not all, Seattle fans reacted to the signing and going to a rival from Seattle. Great question.
Seattle could have matched.
Yes.
Of course they could.
No doubt. Richard Sherman, traitor ass bitch.
You know what happened? His mom then saw it and said, "Johnny, get your ass in the house."
I told you about that language.
But Mom, I was playing Fortnite. Okay, so he went to San Francisco. I will never understand the jersey burning. What you could do is give it to Goodwill. Someone will absolutely love it. The second is, I don't think he's gonna be uber successful because we saw one of the most feared defenses in the league, who in my opinion somewhat underachieved by not winning 2 Super Bowls. But still, they were feared in this era of the National Football League. That jersey will be worth something at some point in time. And then, if you didn't want to do either of those, you could have sent it to this guy because he loves collecting old jerseys. Of guys who are no longer on that team.
I still have a D. Gordon Dodgers jersey. I'm just saying.
That's cool. I like D. Gordon.
Exactly.
He had steroids in his body, but cool.
Totally.
Yeah.
But everything else also. I mean, we're gonna stay on that one line of thinking. You know, Matt Kemp with Dodgers talk. He's back with the Dodgers.
He is back with the Dodgers.
Might not always be there, but currently he's back. So if you burn your Matt Kemp jerseys because he got traded, by the way, then you might want to use those again in those moments. But anyway,
I'll just never understand it.
It doesn't make any sense if you're burning jerseys, and I'm not sure if that was a stitched $150 jersey or not.
Could have been. Who knows?
Or maybe it's just the replica. If it was the cheap one, it would have gone up in flames a little quicker than that, I think. So I think that was the expensive one.
And then it would have sharded all over itself because it's so cheap.
I just don't get it. Oh, traitor. And by the way, so I was saying this during the video. As you pointed out, Richard Sherman got an offer from the 49ers. And the Seahawks decided not to match it.
Right, they
So what should he do? Should he go, oh, San Francisco, you offered me this money because I'm a grown-ass man with a career.
But you're talking to fans of a professional sports team. I'm not saying everybody is like this, but a lot of times, this is the face of a lot of those fans. They are delusional. They want guys to literally shut up and dribble. They want them to become a part of their own team at any cost, more so little cost. So they can stay there.
They're overpaid. Prima donna athletes that don't deserve the spotlight.
Don't look out for your own interests. Look out for my interests of watching them compete 16 times and then suffering a career-ending injury.
Which, by the way, after doing that, then suffers the injury with your team, and then you're mad because, again, let me finish the thought. And Seattle didn't match the offer. They could have. You need to burn some I don't know, some Seattle logoed polos that maybe some front office guys wear when they're on the field. I'm not sure what they wear. Maybe burn some Dockers. See what, I don't know, burn a couple of loafers because they're up in the front office. Be like, I can't believe the front office would do this.
I just don't even know what the Seahawks are doing defensively. But look, we're gonna know in 5 years. Is it part of a master plan? Or are they going to fall on their faces?
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
TBD, we can't say right now.
Cool, if you think you have a plan for getting rid of some of these guys and you think maybe he won't make it back from the injury, maybe there's a genius move on Seattle's part.
Maybe.
We won't know. To be determined.
We won't know.
So I'm not like saying they made a mistake. No, we don't know.
No, but what we can agree on is that if you're going to get potentially more money, which I'll get into the contract in just a second, you take it, even if it's a rival. especially an upstart team like the San Francisco 49ers.
Hey, guy who burned your jersey, we'll go to work and see when they offer you less money and see if you'll stay there.
100%. I'm gonna get into that in a second as well with his tweet. We had something no other team could offer, said John Lynch, the ability to play Seattle twice a year. When that was relayed to Sherman, he paused for a second. I'm vengeful in that way. Vengeful. I love the fan base to death and I love playing there. It was such a great opportunity. I helped the organization get to a great place and stay there. But now it's like I abandoned them? People are out there burning my jersey? Come on. I'm not the one who let me go. They let me go. I didn't abandon anybody. He doesn't sound bitter. It sounds like he's telling the truth. They didn't want him.
Richard Sherman has always done that.
Yes. So here's what he tweeted. Instead of getting upset with me for going to a new team about how about you get upset with the people who forced me to go? If one job fires you and another job offers you a great position, I highly doubt most people would go back to the old job for a lot less money. Who have the most interceptions against the 49ers? Well, they're taking out one piece. It's Richard Sherman. Tyrann Mathieu, by the way, is available via trade. Sherman received $3 million signing bonus in 2018, $2 million for passing a physical, $2 million base, $2 million in pregame roster bonuses, $1 million incentive for playing 90% of the snaps, $1 million for the Pro Bowl, $2 million for making All-Pro. 2019, 2020, the incentives are the same. Base salary, $7 or $8 million. Whether he makes the Pro Bowl, each season maxes out at 13. Sherman, soon to be 30, $3 million guaranteed, not a lot. $5 million practically guaranteed, that's better. Realistically, we'll get 1 year, $7 million out of this contract. And here, JR, lastly, are the numbers for what Richard Sherman has done in the Seattle Seahawks.
I can't believe this overpaid, spoiled prima donna football player wants to do all this. He's only got a torn Achilles.
Yeah, right.
Or not anymore. He only had a torn Achilles playing for your team.
Correct. Let us know your thoughts, youtube.com/TYT Sports.